Hello, hello. Welcome to this new workout. This one is, I call it like a spring warm-up because it's mostly cardio and a little bit of strength training because you know how I love to add in that great little light resistance with weights and body weight. So most of this will be cardio though, so we're going to add in a little bit of cardio kickboxing, some cardio moves, and some strength training. So have a set of light weights or at least medium weights if you want to bump up a little bit for some of these exercises. All right, so let's just go ahead and get started. We're gonna just start with the jump rope. So just right off the bat, we're gonna get started here with a little bit of cardio. Just kind of warming up the body. Whew, and we're gonna keep the abs nice and tight. I'm gonna squeeze everything there as you're warming up. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, I'm gonna take it to a heel tap. So I'm gonna go tap my heel and in, tap my heel, knee lift and in, tap my heel and in. So I'm just putting the heel tap and the knee lift together, right? Up and down, a little bit of square dancing, right up. Up and in, up and in, up and in, heel and in. One more. And in. Good. Let's plant those feet. Take the hands together. We're just gonna rock it side to side. That little twist there. Good. Warming up the back, warming up the abs, the torso. Make sure you're picking up that back foot on that rotation. Good. All right, I'm gonna bring it back to some jumping jacks right here. When you go full range of motion, up and out. Good. So if you're in your basement and you don't have room to put your arms over your head, you could do those He-Man jacks, right, where you make that little muscle up. Here we go. We got 4, 3, 2, 1. Awesome. I'm going to plant my feet, and I'm just going to do those arm circles forward. You know, I love warming up the shoulders, the arms, all of that. I'm going to take it backwards. Good. We're going to move into a little bit of a side-to-side lunge right here. It's got its side and side, over and over. Good. Side to side and side to side. Good. Should be warming up all those muscles in the inner and outer thighs. Let's just take arms up to the ceiling. We're going to come down into a sumo squat and then press back up to the top and down and up. Little ballet here, and up, wide plie with those arms. Why not add some grace into your day, right? A little grace. Down and up, down, up. My heart rate's up already. We're just warming up. Let's do one more. And up. Good. Let's just take a little side to side right here, and up and over. Kind of stretching out those back muscles. All right. Ready for this? I am just rolling right on through. So I've got my timer set for about 25-30 minutes to make sure that you get in and out of this workout as quickly and as effectively as you can. So the first one we're going to do is we're going to set up our boxer stance. So remember, you've got your lead foot in front and your dominant foot is behind you. So if you are right-handed and you're facing me, most likely your left foot's in front and your right foot is behind you. So I'm gonna take my left arm forward in a jab, jab to you, cross to you, jab to you, cross to you. Good. Jab to me, jab, cross. So remember, as I cross, this back foot turns. I'm lifting off my heel. Cross, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross. Keeping those hands up on that guard position. Jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross. We've got 4 more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. I'm going to bring it to a knee raise. Standing knee raise right here. Working through this cardio block. Here we go. Hands up. We're going to bring that knee up, up, and up. So we're going to do quite a few series of knee lifts. We're going to add in some kicks, but right now we're just doing the knee lift. So as you bring that knee up, I'm not bringing my body over, right? I'm Keeping my abs nice and held. Up, up. Let's do 8 more for 8, 7, you got it, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, so go ahead and pick up that light set of weights. I've got 5 actually for this one today. And we're gonna do a swimmer to start. So I would suggest going light, guys. 5 would be maybe the heaviest in this. If you got a 2 or a 3 even, or even a 1. If the weights are too much on the shoulders, remember you could always just do this with your arms. So we've got a front raise. Palms are towards the ground. I'm gonna come out to the side and then back down. Then I'm gonna lift up, bring it forward and down. Good. So let's take it up, out, down, and out, in, down. So I wouldn't just leave it like this. So let's add a squat to the outside of that move. So we're gonna go up, out, down, and squat like you're picking up 2 suitcases. Then up, out, in, and hold. Up, out, down. Squat. Take it up, front, down, and hold. Up, out, down. Squat, and up, in, down, and hold. You got it. Up, out, down. Squat, up. Notice my chest and my head is staying right to you. Up, out, down, and squat. So when my feet are a little bit closer together, if you find that you need to bring your feet a little bit wider apart to give me that good range of motion on that squat, feel free to do that. I'm going to show you from the side, just a few here. Up, out, down, and squat. Up, out. Get that butt back and dig the heels in. Down and up. Make sure you're not bowing towards the front. Let's do 2 more. Up, out, down, and squat. Up, lift, front, and down. 1 more. Up, out. I hope your heart rate's up. Mine's up. We're working legs and arms together, which, right, of course, means we are in that cardio burning, fat burning zone, because working the small muscle groups with the large ones always burns more calories. All right, guys, let's go back to the top. We're gonna go all through that one more time. So set up in that stance, and I've got my jab cross right here. Here we go. Jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross. And now you know the moves, right? Now you can get into them a little bit. The knee lifts are coming up after this. I got a little surprise at that. Cross, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross, jab, cross. We got 4 more. 4, 3, really extend those arms. 2, and 1. All right, cool. So now we're gonna do those knee lifts, but we're gonna add a front kick. So I've got 1 knee lift, then I'm gonna kick that foot, then I'm gonna switch. Knee, kick. So it's the same knee, same kick. Knee, kick, switch. Knee, kick, switch. Knee, kick. And remember, just kick as high as you can, right? You don't want to kick if you gotta cave your body in, right? Keep it nice and tall. So if that means I can only kick to there with good form, with good posture, that's where I want you to go. Knee and kick. Give me a little power with it. Kick, knee, kick, knee, kick. And I am tapping the ground in between that knee lift and the kick. So it's a little bit of balance check, but not too much. 1 more each side. Knee and kick. All right, grab those weights. We got 1 more time through that shoulder exercise with the squats. So I'm gonna go right into it because you already have done this, right? So you can just go for it right out the gate. So remember this narrow squat, keep the feet right underneath the shoulders. If you want to, you can go a little bit wider with those feet. I'm gonna float right somewhere in the middle. 5, 6, palms down, here we go. Take it up, out, down, squat, back up. Lift, forward, down, and hold, and up, out, down, and squat, and lift, forward, down, and hold, and up, out, down, and squat, and up, out, in, and down, and up, out, down, and squat. Doing awesome. Up, lift, forward, and down. 4 more. Take it up, out, down, and squat. And up, out, forward, and 3 more. Up, out, down, and squat. So make sure you got a little micro bend in those arms. So what I mean by that is I'm not locking my arms out, not locking my joint at the elbow, giving just a little softness to it. 1 more, out, down, and squat. Make sure those knees don't push in on that squat, and down. Woo! All right, guys, this would be a great opportunity to hydrate. All right, had a sip of water. Now we're ready to go on to the next set of exercises. So remember, we're gonna start with that cardio. So I'm gonna do a little bit of an ab move here, okay? So I want you to set it up in a sumo squat position. So my toes are pointing to opposite corners of the room. My body's nice and tall, my back is nice and straight. I'm gonna bend my knees just a little bit, real soft, and bring my hands on that on guard position like I'm ready to fight, or like I'm holding 2 microphones in front of my face. So what we're gonna do, squeeze the abs, you're gonna go twisting side to side. So this is such a great little exercise for your abs, for your obliques. Good. Really twisting side to side. So if you feel this in your lower back, it's because you're not tightening up your abs enough to really support that motion. So if you need to, you could always make it a little smaller and just really tighten up those muscles, right? It doesn't have to be this huge side to side motion. Sometimes those little itty bitty teeny tiny motions that we do and really squeeze those muscles are so much more effective. 5, 6, we're gonna add a little punch. Take it, punch, punch, punch. Good. 4, 3, 2, 1, and 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Watch this. I'm going down for 4, 3, 2. I'm coming up for 4, 3, 2. I'm going down for 4, 3, 2. I'm coming up for 4, 3, 2. I'm going down for 4, 3, 2. Coming up. 4, 3, 2. Going down. 1 more. 3, 2, 1, and up. 3, 2, 1. Woo! Okay, putting those hands and feet together already. My heart rate is up, guys. My heart rate is so up. Okay. I'm gonna bring it to a little side knee lift here. So I'm gonna plant this leg on the side. My arms are gonna come up to the side diagonal of my body. I'm gonna bring that knee across. Give me that nice knee crunch. So we got a little bit of a rotation happening right there, right? In the torso. Up and down. Up and down. Excellent job. Up and down. Up and down. Up and down. Get to squeeze those abs. We got 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so I'm gonna actually switch sides in the next round, okay? So grab your weights. I've got guys, I'm using 5 for this, but if you want to bump up to like maybe an 8, maybe a 10 for this, but we're gonna be doing some level changes. So I want you to feel comfortable and not feel like the weights are throwing you around, but that you are in control of the weights. So, sometimes if you need to go a little bit lighter, that's okay, right? Because we want to have nice control, good form. So I'm going to take it to a surrender. And I do not think we've done this without a chair yet. So congrats, you graduated. So we're taking it down into a lunge. So one knee behind you, other knee behind you. I'm going to press my arms up to the top in a shoulder raise. And then I'm going to come back down. Weights come right by my shoulders. I'm going to bring it back up, lift that foot, press it through. Good. That was 1 rep. We're going to take it back with the other foot. Down. Hold that position. Push the weights up. And notice my weights are a little bit in front of my head. They're not way back here. Right? You don't want to hyperextend that chest. Up. This is my weaker leg coming up from that lunge. All right, here we go. 5, 6, 7. We got 6 total. Down, down. Press, lower, up, up. Switch feet. Down, down. Press, lower. Same leg comes up. That one down. Good. Switch feet. Again, down, down, up, lower. Same leg up, and up. Take your time coming up. Make sure you curl the toes underneath in that lunge. And down, then up, and up. Good. I think that was 6. I don't know. I got really excited. I lost count. Okay. So let's go back from the top. I'm going to just set my weights down there. So remember, we had that sumo squat position. Check that time. All right, we're about almost halfway through this workout. Awesome, right? So grab it here. We're just going to start with that little twist side to side. Good. I really feel like a badass when I do this, guys. This is like where I feel like, oh my gosh, all those muscles in my core. I feel like I can really feel every single ab muscle contracting right here. I'm feeling strong. I'm pressing up to the legs, digging in with the heels. My legs are engaged, right? I'm not just holding. My legs just limp, right? I'm holding in that engaged position. Let's take that punch side to side. Good, give me that little twist. Whew, and keep breathing in through your nose, out through your mouth. Okay, let's take it down. 2, 3, 4, and up. 2, 3, 4. And resist the urge to lean forward, guys. Keep that back nice and tall. And down. Don't lock those knees out at the top. Up. And down. And up. Let's do 2 more. Take it down. I think it's a little extra than we did the first time. And 1 more down. And up. 2, 3, 4. Oh. Woo, nice job. Okay, so remember I promised we were going to reverse that knee lift, that side diagonal knee lift on this side. 5, 6, here we go. Take it up. 2, 3, 4. And if you need to slow this down, you can slow this down if you feel like you're losing your balance a little bit. That's okay. Just slow down, right? Regain that composure with your foot on the ground. 7 and 8. 8 more. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. All right, woo, should feel that really kind of in the obliques. We're doing a lot of abs in this round. A lot of abs just really in this whole workout. If you haven't noticed already, your abs are working. And your ass is working a little bit too. Especially on this one right here. Okay, let's take it to that surrender. Let's go down, down. Plant those knees. Get in that position. I want you to really take your time. I'm going a little slower with this because I know that sometimes it takes a little bit of, practice, right? Like it might take you a second to get that knee up and get up from that lunge. That's okay. Guess what? We're holding these weights because I want to force you to use your legs, not to put your hand on your knee. Sometimes that's a normal response, right? We want to put our hand on that knee and help us up, or put our hands on the ground and help us up from that position. And you're not doing yourself any favors, right? You gotta really push. I mean, if you're gonna fall over, catch your balance. But I want you to really fight. Fight for those goals. Fight for that progress. Fight in that work. Good. Take a few seconds to finish that up. If you're still working on your last couple rounds of that, and I'm gonna take a quick sip of water and we'll get into round 3. Round 3, you ready? Okay. Whew, we are gonna come to the ground in this one in just a second. But I want to start off with another little kickboxing or shadow boxing type of movement. So I'm gonna come back into that stance. So remember, if you're right-handed, your left foot's in front. If you're left-handed, your right foot's in front. I'm actually reversing this because I think on camera it's opposite. So I'm gonna take my lead arm into a hook, and then my back arm, watch this, I'm gonna come through in that uppercut. So I've got hook, uppercut, hook, uppercut, hook, uppercut, hook, uppercut. So now I'm gonna trick you guys a little bit. So I've got a hook, an uppercut. Now watch this. My back knee, boom, is gonna come to the front. I'm gonna reset my balance. Hook, uppercut, knee, and down. Hook, uppercut, knee, and down. And we're actually gonna switch our stance in the second round. Knee is gonna come up on the other side. So hook, uppercut, knee, down. Now you're turning off that heel. Are you lifting through that toe? Hook, uppercut, knee, down. So my hook, my forearm is parallel to the ground. Hook, uppercut, knee, and down. Let's do 2 more. Uppercut, knee, and down. 1 more hook. Uppercut, knee, and down. Good. So when you bring that knee forward, really imagine like you got an opponent in front of you and you're kind of driving that knee into his rib cage a little bit. Okay, let's go into a tricep move here. And I am actually going to come down to the ground for this. So we're going to be working the triceps in a position here, and I believe we've done this before. So I am going to grab this, and this is where I kind of wish I had a little bit of heavier weight. So maybe I'll try to hold both weights for this. But come into this position here. It's a tabletop, and we have done this before. So this is very important. My right hand is going to be on the ground, and my left knee is on the ground. So with this, it's the opposite. So whatever knee's on the ground, opposite arms on the ground, whatever hand's on the ground, opposite knee's on the ground. Otherwise, you're going to fall over, and it's not very fun. So I'm going to grab my weights. Actually, I'm going to do that. All right, so I'm going to hold it up. Now, this is your choice. If you want to, you can float that leg in what we call that bird dog position, or you can tap that foot and leave it on the ground. But I've got my arm up in that row position. I'm going to lift my leg, squeeze into my glute, because why not? And tricep kick back and down, kick back and down. So notice my head isn't up, and I'm not looking down on my toes either. My head is in line with the spine. Up and down. We got 4 more. Really squeeze through that tricep, guys. Try not to let that elbow drop. Get that elbow right there. And 1. Good. Put that weight down. I'm going to transition to the other side so you can see it a little bit more clearly. So this time, opposite hand's on the ground than was on the ground before. So this time I've got my left hand on the ground, and my right knee is going to be on the ground. Guys, I have to talk myself through this every single time. It's so crazy. Okay, so I'm going to lift it up, lift that arm, hold that elbow up high, and kick it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, very good. Let's put that down. Check what I got going on the time. And let's do an ab exercise while we're down here, because why not? So I'm going to come into my plank position, and we're going to do a little ab exercise. And I got a bonus round for you guys at the very end. We're going to do some extra abs, but this one, you've done this before. So let's just hold up in that plank. We're going to hold it there. Now watch this. I'm going to bring my feet a little bit wider, and I'm going to go down into a walking plank. So I'm going to bring my elbow down, other elbow down. Now without tipping my hip side to side, I'm going to bring one arm up and up. So down, down, up, up. Good. Down, down, up. We got 2 more. Down, down, keep the head up, and up. 1 more. Down, up, and up. So, I know I didn't show you the modifier, but you could always go down to your knees if you want to in that position. Just hold that knee plank. Down, down, up, up. If you need just a slight modifier on that. All right, meet me back at the top, and we're gonna go 1 more time through this round. Ready? Here we go. Okay, so as promised, I'm gonna switch my stance. Okay, so making sure my weights are behind me. I'm gonna switch my stance. So my opposite leg is in front, because I want you to get that hook and the uppercut on the opposite side. And when we pull that knee up, I want the opposite knee working, right? Gotta even it out. So I've got my hook, come in front, uppercut from that back arm, lift that heel, knee up to the top. Hook, and knee, and down. We got hook, uppercut, knee, and down. Hook, uppercut. And I know we don't have a target, right, that we're striking. You're probably not hitting a bag. You're just kind of punching the air. But you can still really flex those muscles, right? Imagine like you got somebody that you're fighting, all right? Somebody's trying to Steal your wallet in an alley. You ready? You ready to take them on? And over, and knee, and hook, uppercut, knee, 2 more, hook, uppercut, knee, 1 more, hook, uppercut, knee, and down. Good. Okay, meet me down on the ground. Don't forget that weight. Coming back into this position, I've got my weight in my hand. Remember, my right hand's down, my left knee is down, my right foot is behind me. I am going to lift up that weight, row it up, squeeze through the back, lift that leg, squeeze through the glute. Here we go, lift it up. And 2, and my palm is facing towards my body. 3, 4, just a regular tricep kickback. 5, 6, 7, I got a surprise for you. Let's hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good. I don't know what's happening. My brain couldn't quite process what was going on there, but I think I managed. All right, let's come to the other side. So I've got my opposite hand working. My left hand's on the ground. My right knee is on the ground. And my left foot's gonna come behind me. I'm gonna lift up through that glute. Lift it up. And here we go. 8, 7, 6. Is the head in line with the spine? Are your abs in tight? 4, 3. Is that elbow up nice and high? 2. Lots to remember. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And down. Woo! Okay. We got that walking plank. Make sure I'm still doing good on time. Looks like we are. Here's the last one. And then we've got that little bonus ab thing going on. And then we got a cool down. So you have made it. Okay. So kick those weights behind me. Here we go. Remember, I keep my feet a little bit wider so that I'm not tick-tocking in my hips. And walk it. 1. And up. And when you do this, you want to make sure that you're not bringing your hands way in front of you, because that's not really working as much as when you put them right underneath your shoulders. Up. Let's do 1 more. Up and up. Good. I want you to comment below. Did you stay on your toes the whole time? Did you have to drop to your knees? What was that like for you? I want to know. You guys are progressing in these workouts, and it's so exciting to see your progress, and I hope you get excited about that, because it really, really is cool when you can see how much stronger that you get in these workouts, and I push you each week. So we've got 1 more exercise. It's a little bonus, and I've got my weights, so I'm going to use both weights, but if you have 1 heavy weight, you can hold your weight like this. But I'm actually going to hold both weights. Why not? So I'm going to come down into a sit-up. So my back is nice and tall. I'm going to round it down. I'm going to come up. I'm going to punch those arms forward, bring it back into my chest. Down and up, out and in. So remember, if you have a little piece of furniture that you want to slide your feet under, you can do that. You can slide your feet under your couch or a chair. Up. If you have a workout buddy, you can put your feet over your workout buddy and they can put their feet over you. Got a kid, or put your dog on top of your feet. Whatever you gotta do, guys. Up. Push it out. And in. Couple more down. Up. And push. And in. 1 more. Take it down. Up. I got a surprise for you. Lots of surprises. Hold it here. Push it out. In, out, in. We got 2 more. And in. Woo! That was no joke. Okay. I hope you pushed yourself a little bit on that. I hope you found a little bit heavier weight to use and kind of went for it a little bit. I'm gonna bring my arms up. Let's just go into a nice stretch right here, right? So important. Last week we were working on those nice stretches, right? Warming up the body and getting everything loosened up, working on that mobility. Very, very important. If you can grab the tops of your toes and you can pull your feet in towards your body, keeping that back nice and tall in that position. Very, very nice. Whew, okay. I'm going to do a little hip opener here. So I'm going to cross my feet in. You know how I love this stretch so much. I'm going to come forward in that position right there. Good. Whew. Letting everything kind of calm down, let the heart rate come down. That was a lot of cardio. We got a lot of strength. Crisscross the feet over the other side. This second one is always the one that's a little bit more uncomfortable. We're not as used to this position. That's when we got to stretch just a little bit more. Good. All right, nice. So I am going to bring it into a kneeling position and come to you. So I've got one knee in front, almost fell over. I'm going to bring it into that lunge, and I'm working through the back leg there. I've got that hip really pushing forward, and I'm working that hip flexor. Good. I'm actually going to lock my hands and push it out to you in this position. And you're going to get a nice stretch in your back. Good. We're going to reverse it on the other side. Whew. All right. And let's just rock it in and up and over. Have you noticed that sometimes your balance gets a little bit better or worse with these workouts as you go on? Sometimes I've maxed out of my balance for the workout, so sometimes in this cool down and stretch I feel like I'm falling over, but that's okay. This is still part of the work, guys, and no matter how long you work out, how familiar your body is with doing exercises, there's always a way to challenge yourself. There's always a way to get a little bit extra, a little bit more out of your workout. Let's come up to the top, and we're just going to bring it into a nice up, over, and I'm actually going to swan dive forward. Good. And bring it all the way up to the top. And now I'm going to bring my feet out a little bit wider. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to go up and over, let my body hang right there. Very nice. You can lock those hands on your elbows and kind of just sway side to side. Let the head drop. Very nice. Woo. Yeah, those hamstrings work today. The glutes work. Let's bend the knees a little bit and roll it up one vertebrae at a time. Whew. Very nice. One more deep breath in. And let's bring it to the heart center. And congratulate yourself, as always, on an awesome workout. Stay hydrated. Keep that nutrition on point. And I will see you next time.